You're like a total YouTuber now.
It's been
It's
1
like-
week.
Are you crying?
No, you're crying. No, you're close to crying. And you were joking around that you're gonna do these avatar moves.
The original choice was like, or
They're
like,
like, Abraham, that's too much. Maybe less. Hey YouTube, it's Karen. I am currently in a scorching hot car right outside of an Asian market because for this week's video, I wanted to do a Q&A with my good friend and co-star Abraham Lim, who plays Kenji, aka my little brother, on our show Amazon's The Boys. We love to eat, so we thought a mukbang style would be a really fun way to eat while we talk, what we do best. So he sent me a list of snacks that he really enjoys eating, and I am going to buy yummy Asian snacks that I grew up eating. So yeah, so let's go shopping. Let's get some snacks. It's so hot. Let's go. Can't forget the mask. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay, let's get the snacks. I think I found them. They have so many things. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna be here for a while. Oh, choco pie. This is what Abraham asked for. And they have different flavors. How do I decide? Oh my goodness. I haven't seen this in so long. Oh wait, this was my childhood. It tastes like milk, but it's a candy. Oh, these. They're chocolate with gummy inside. Okay, so I feel like everyone knows this one, but people are sleeping on this one. It's so good. I got the last one, yay. I'm looking for the chips. We're getting closer. Ooh! I'm getting way too excited. I love chips. I'm in heaven. Okay, this one is nori shio. It's seaweed and salt. This is a very common flavor in Japanese snacks. When I went to Japanese school, this was the bomb. I don't know if this is Korean. I love these. And this one, which tastes really similar, not gonna lie. But this is, I think, the Japanese version. It'd be fun, I think, to eat these with Abraham and see if he likes them. Okay. Hi everyone! I'm here with my good friend and co-star, Abraham Lim. Stop looking at me.
hi guys, Abraham Lim here.
He plays my brother, aka Kenji, on Amazon's The Boys, and
she loves me so much.
I do. I thought we should do a little Q&A while we eat a bunch of Asian snacks because we love eating.
And I love diabetes. Runs in my family, but I really want to get a head start on it, so.
I found this.
No.
Karupiko
soda!
soda!
Oh, yes!
Yes, so
Okay,
that's for you.
Okay, how is it so cold?
Because I took it out of the fridge.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Forgot about those. I actually have drinks too, though. Orange, vanilla,
Wait,
Coca-Cola.
that's Asian?
Honestly, yeah, it's Japanese.
Melon soda!
Melon soda da!
This is so good on ice cream. Have you tried it?
Yeah, I have.
You put it on vanilla ice cream and they call it a float.
Just so we are aware, I know that we're in the midst of a global pandemic. However, we have both gotten tested. We are both negative. And please mask up and practice social distancing.
Ding! Oh wait, mirrored. Ding!
So what do you want to try first?
I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
Is it good?
It
Wait,
tastes
really?
like an orange creamsicle with Coca-Cola. I kind of like it.
Ah!
Okay, you don't like it, but you're so Japanese. She's like, ah, oishi da!
The orange vanilla just like comes
Yeah,
swerving in.
just like,
It's like I'm still here.
rumors.
Rumors.
Lindsay
rumors.
Lohan, where
Oh
are
wait,
you?
you know what I mean?
They want to
Shout at me.
say, why can't they?
Back up. Let me live.
I'm so sorry.
We are obsessed with Rumors by Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, that's what we sang all the time on set, and people would just be like, Kenji, I thought you were normal. And I was like, no, I'm not.
And then I'm gonna try this melon soda.
Okay. Try the melon cream
Yeah?
soda. Yeah,
You've tried this?
I've tried it.
Okay,
I love it.
You open that one then.
I love
No?
Karupiko.
I think I like this better than the
Calpico?
Coca-Cola. Yeah. Okay, so I got the Choco Pie because you specifically
I
told me
love
to get
Choco
it.
Pie.
I know you guys like this.
Oh, I really like that. Oh,
It's not that dry.
I mean, it's pretty damn dry.
Calpico,
Let me just wash
Calpico.
this down with some sugar water.
I go through snacks very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
not surprising because on set we would
eating.
be at Crafties and we would
Yeah.
be eating a lot, and then every other time we would see Laz there. Hi,
Hey, Laz. I love Laz. Wait, this is a Q&A. Let me... Okay. These are questions from Instagram.
Oh no, I'm terrified.
Okay. I love Hart, his character.
Aw,
Aw, you guys are doing an excellent job.
thanks. Thank you. That wasn't a question.
Cassie, Robin, B. I'm starting off with compliments, guys.
Oh, thank you.
You know.
Thanks, guys.
He protect and she attack. CC. It's really cute.
But that's
Anyway.
supposed to be like when you're like referred to like thick. THICC.
Well, Cassie, you are way more
Hip.
hip than I am. But thank you. Anyway, but also both are snack.
Oh.
With the CC. With the CC. Snack. What made you guys get into acting?
Oh, well, you answer that first.
I wasn't seriously pursuing it
Right.
until after college. Thought I wanted to get into journalism. My entire resume had reporting and everything that kind of led me into journalism.
Oh.
But then I moved to Japan and tried living there for a little bit and tried to see if journalism in Japan was a thing.
Right.
And then it wasn't my thing. I came back to the States and then I realized, well, if not now, when?
Yeah.
And then that's when I started taking...
I think you have like a deep like interest in humans and human beings.
Yeah,
And you have
yeah.
like a deep empathy for people as well. And so it's like journalism is that, but it's more of a distance. So it makes sense that you would fall into acting that way.
Yeah. I did dabble in it like growing up, but I
Right.
never pursued it as a career up till then. I never really allowed myself because I didn't have any role models or have
Right.
any mentors
Right.
that were in the industry.
Right.
So it was kind of difficult for me to like think of that as a serious choice.
Right. Were your parents supportive?
Yeah, they have been. I think a lot of times Asian parents want you to pursue something that's a little more stable.
Because
but-
they worry.
Yeah, they worry.
Yeah.
They worry, and I totally understand that. But my parents were super supportive from the beginning.
God, what's that like?
Yeah.
I grew up singing, but then I was
fell?
obviously like bred to, I was bred and socialized to like
Okay.
pursue a career in law. And so I was going to go to law school. I actually had gotten into some top 13 law schools. Thank you very much, LSAT and Blueprint LSAT test prep course.
Very smart, very smart.
But no, as I was looking down into my future and I saw like a 6-figure debt, I was like, hey mom, just give me a year. Which is like statistically, you don't book anything in your first year, right? Like most of the time. But I was
Sometimes you don't book anything for
years.
Years, yeah.
But I was like so ballsy. At the time, I was pretty fearless. And so I booked a show called The Glee Project within 4 months. And yeah, ever since then, I've just been acting and building up the resume.
I really want you to tell the story of the one where you get the rod in your mouth.
I worked on Charmed, the reboot of Charmed on the CW. I get like impaled with a large pole through my mouth.
But you can't do that without talent.
I mean,
Like
I
you
had
can't
to
be a
keep my
shitty
mouth.
actor and
I had to keep my mouth
try
open
that.
for a really long time.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Anyway,
But this is Pookie. This is a crunchy strawberry cream covered chocolate biscuit sticks.
oh my god, I've never seen that one.
I've never seen this one either,
Yeah.
so I was super excited. So there's one for you.
Oh.
I know, Japanese people make everything super cute. That's literally my job on Charmed.
What is Abe's favorite moment playing Kenji?
My favorite moment playing Kenji was actually the swing set scene. It was like the moment that we had reunited, Kenji and Kimiko had reunited in such a long time, and they're away from the boys after I blasted them away into oblivion. It's just such an intimate moment of like, you know, us kind of catching up and like sharing our own experiences and finding that connection despite the fact that we've been separated for so long. I think I told you this, but remember the Party World scene where I was like blasting everyone and we were running
Do I
and stuff?
remember it?
My niece was actually born via emergency C-section during the
You
filming
were
of that.
so nervous
I
about
was
it.
so
Yeah.
stressed, but I didn't want to make everyone seem that I was like nervous or crazy or having like a mental breakdown. And so I was like, oh my goodness. But then it was crazy because while I was thinking about my sister, I was like playing the scene, reunited with my sister. So it kind of served the scene. So
Yeah.
I mean,
you used it.
no regrets.
No regrets. I remember you saying that, but during that scene, you are blasting everyone in the party store. And you were joking around that you're going to do these avatar moves.
The original choice was like, or
They're like, Abraham, that's too much. Maybe less.
Abraham, just a little bit less. I was like,
little
okay, how about this? Okay, like a little less Black Swan, a bit more tough. And I'm like, okay, got it.
That never happened, but we imagined that would happen if he tried that.
It happened in our minds.
It did.
Lumos!
Lumos!
I've never seen that one before.
It's called karamucho. I would say that is similar to hot Cheetos
Okay.
in Japan, even though it tastes nothing alike.
You guys don't like spicy food though, generally speaking.
No, not really.
Yeah.
This is as spicy as our chips get. Try it.
Oh, it smells so good. Okay, I love spicy food, so.
It's not spicy.
It's not spicy.
It's not spicy at all.
It's spicier than I thought it would be, given that it's a Japanese snack.
Okay, next question. How did you prepare for the dynamic between the brother and sister?
Well, Karen was actually amazing, even before we met. She hit me up via email and was like, hey, I wanted to introduce myself. You asked me if I had seen season 1, and you asked if you wanted to fill me in on the backstory. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I remember thinking that you were so nice even before I met you. And then you were like, how's your Japanese? And I was like, oh my God, she's gonna see that I'm not as jozu as I should be though. First time I met her, it was like, we didn't even have that same scene because the first thing we shot was when you were like, you saw the mouse origami
Yeah.
by the ship that I just fucked up. We pretty much clicked really quickly. I was most looking forward to, honestly, like, yes, the acting and like the vulnerable moments and everything, but I was really looking forward to just having superpowers. Because we never grew up with like a superhero, like having like superpowers. You know what I mean? And so I was just like, oh my God, I get to have superpowers. Like, that's fucking.
And your superpower is really amazing. Like, you blow shit up.
I mean, just as some people have commented, yes, duct tape did stop me from using my powers. Some people were like, oh, does duct tape really stop Kenji? Yes, because I need to use my hands. Okay?
Oh!
Or my fingers, duh.
I love that moment when you're like,
Anyway, let's eat.
Let's eat. Okay, you really like shrimp chips, and I remember you brought these on set one time, so I got them. How many snacks do we need?
Because I also have this, duh.
Oh, wait, it's the same. Next question is, are you happy with your superpowers? And I'm gonna open this.
Hell yeah. I guess I have a pretty low bar, but like, hey, telekinesis is pretty badass. Like, I broke someone's arm with a boat. Titanic what?
If you were on the Titanic.
I'm Rose.
You're Rose. You're like, come back. Come back. Okay, wait, do you want to try this? It's really good.
I love these snacks. If you haven't had these gummy choco snacks, next snack, this is such a classic. Rice crackers.
These are semi-sweet. We had those
and so
all the time.
So am I. Something kanji that I don't know, an apple.
Apple.
What does that mean? And I feel like this is a question that a lot of people actually did ask as well. Karen and we had a makeup artist named Miyuki on set.
Miyuki!
Hi, Miyuki. But they were so generous to help me so much with my Japanese and the pronunciation.
Abraham is really, really good at Japanese, which is crazy because he's not Japanese.
I was so stressed out about like doing honor and respect by the Japanese, like, language, because, obviously I'm not Japanese, but I actually minored in Japanese studies when I was in college. I think as Asian actors, I don't know if you can relate, as Asian actors, at least for me, I put a pressure on myself to be great in anything I do, whether it's one line, whether it's an entire series. I want my performance and my job to mean more than something for me. I want it to mean for greater visibility.
Yeah.
I want people to be like, wow, there are such great Asian actors, like, let's hire more. Are you crying?
No, you're crying. No, you're close to crying.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really wanted to do a good job. So to all the Japanese speakers, I'm so sorry. I hope that you guys at least saw the effort, and I respect and revere the language so much. It's really important to me, so I'll try harder. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
It's a very Japanese way of thinking.
I'll
try harder.
I know,
Try
we have so
harder.
much shame. There's so much shame.
No, but he did amazing, so.
Oh, good.
Yeah. honey butter chips.
I love honey butter chips.
I found a Japanese version
Oh yeah.
of it. And I don't know.
There's
if
always a
it's-
Korean and Japanese version of every single snack. Like it's so, you know.
It's honey butter, potato chips, you know, karubi.
幸せバタ. See, I can read.
So we should try both
Yes.
of them and compare.
Compare. So you
Yeah.
have the Korean one and I'll have the Japanese one. Oh God, it just
smells
smells
so
like
good.
it
Wait.
smells like a stick of butter, but it's
Oh.
good. Does it smell different?
A little bit.
Oh,
A little bit.
Oh,
But
this
similar.
this smells more savory. Okay, hold on. You try this one. The Korean one tastes a bit sweeter, and it has a bit more of like a baked feel. Like it tastes a bit more aerated. God damn it! I need to be on a cooking show.
A lot of people asked, what would be the superpower that you want?
Mind reading and mind control. I've thought about this actually for a long time. And I feel like I would like to believe that I would use my powers for good. And maybe I would mind control the President of the United States.
Wouldn't that be great if you just could do that and then
And,
things got better?
yeah, and like people
That'd be
actually
amazing.
handled like a pandemic responsibly.
Have you tried these?
Nori shio. So this is Japanese seaweed and salt. Nori is seaweed, shio is salt. There's a little Japanese lesson for you.
Did you and Abraham have to learn the sign language you had to communicate, or is it made up or scripted?
She would learn the sign language that she came up with this amazing, amazing person, Amanda.
Amanda.
And hi, Amanda, we miss you. And she would film her doing her lines with the sign language, send it to me. I wanted to know what my sister was saying because this is our secret language. That
Well,
we
it
had.
would have been really difficult for you if you had no idea what
Yeah,
I was
if I
saying.
had no idea what you were
Yeah.
saying. And so, like, I would watch that while I was memorizing my lines, but I would also be memorizing her lines as consequentially, just because.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
of the
And
sign
you
language.
picked up on some of the words because I think it was a party world scene.
Yeah.
I think we were in the background of a shot or something, and we wanted to look like we were having a conversation, so we created the language there,
Right.
and you were actually signing to me at that moment.
I just remember feeling really compelled to sign to you at the swing set scene, and I said, "Necha no sei janai."
Yeah.
And it was. But no, we did that, and
Yeah.
I felt like he would, because that's their language, and he really wants to make the point across that it's not your fault,
Yeah. Yeah.
sister.
It's not.
It's it was.
I mean, it is my fault.
I mean, you kind of fucking left.
I mean,
me.
like, you did leave me, but I forgive you, is what you said.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But
Like-
that was a special moment, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah,
I love
yeah,
that
yeah.
moment.
Did you guys already know each other before filming? You seem such good friends.
No,
No.
that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Jack asked me at one point too. He's like, "Did you know Karen before?
Oh.
Because you guys have such a good chemistry."
We connected over Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay, if you're there, we need to follow it to rumors, and I'm rooting for you.
Say what? This is a good one. Okay, so what was it like for you filming that shocking scene with Stormfront? And what was it like to do the fight scene with Stormfront?
It was really fun. I had an amazing stunt double, Chris Marks, but I tried to do as much as I possibly could. It was really physical. It was very grueling, actually. With regards to like the emotional and mental aspect of it, I mean, you know, Aya is the most amazing person. I think a lot of times people project onto actors, especially when they're talented.
They can't separate it.
There's no
it's
separation
yeah.
between the actor and the character. And Aya, after every single take, between every single take, would be like, "Hey, are you okay? Like, hey, are
Aya's
you
the
doing
sweetest
okay?"
person. Yeah.
Amazing. You know, she's not a white supremacist.
No, not at all. And I think that's why she's so good on the show. She's skillful enough to portray this character
Right.
that she's nothing. I mean, she's Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was shaking so
Yeah.
hard after, and you were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like,
Yeah, I was worried.
I was just shaking because sometimes your mind doesn't know, your body doesn't know that your mind is acting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you feel that sometimes. And so I really did feel the trauma of it, where like even at like 10 minutes after we finished shooting that scene, like Karen would come up and I was like shaking and just,
Yeah.
I
you
felt-
felt as though it actually happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
And just like the race aspect of it too was really hard. But like the fact of the matter is that racism against Asians is a very real thing.
Yeah.
And I know that we've talked about this because Kripke was so amazing with like
Yeah.
making sure we were taken care of.
He
and like
emailed us
he
and
emailed
talked to
us
us
and talked
through
to
it.
us.
Yeah.
And so especially throughout this whole coronavirus, you know, the China virus, you know, everything. We've seen a surge in hate crimes towards Asian people living in the States, and showing it in this like very visceral way.
Yeah.
And I feel like it is important because like, I remember even in Brooklyn during this pandemic, there was a woman who was throwing out her garbage, this Asian woman, and she had acid thrown on her. No, it's not easy to talk about. No, it's not easy to portray, but it is a part of the world, and an unfortunate part of the world. And without seeing it and being disturbed and troubled by it, I do think that it's important to show. And I think everyone from the crew to Aya to myself, Karen, we all did our best to honor the truth of that scene. So.
Yeah. I think the first step is to acknowledge that it actually exists. It's time we start talking about it. So yeah. Anyway.
Doink.
Okay, wait, I really want to open this because you told me that you brought the Kinoko version.
Kinoko no yama! Is that supposed to be a snail?
What?
Take? No, take.
No, take is the bamboo. This is what bamboos look like as babies.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm totally team takenoko.
I'm totally team Frenchie and Kimiko.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
I love this.
I mean, it's the same thing.
The
It's
same
just
thing.
a different.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
You're like a total YouTuber now.
It's been
It's
1
like-
week.
You,
I don't know what I'm doing.
like you do like prestige television and you also do YouTube. God, you are a woman of the people.
I mean, I obviously don't know what I'm doing because it's pitch black out and what is each other's favorite breakfast food and or way to beat someone to death?
Oh.
I love that. That was in one question.
My favorite breakfast food is probably a New York everything bagel with cream cheese. I also really like an Eggs Benedict.
Me too.
Yeah. A really good Eggs Benedict. That's with the egg perfectly done well.
And it
And
cracks.
my favorite way to beat someone to death is with kindness and or a lawsuit.
Those are two very different things.
What's your favorite breakfast food
Okay.
and way of killing someone?
I love that question. It's so funny. My favorite breakfast food, you said it, Eggs Benedict. But I also love rice with miso soup and fish, the Japanese breakfast. But my favorite way of killing someone, not in real life, on TV, it's really liberating just getting to do that one where you just kind of like neck and I think that one is the best.
And also like, okay, fine, I'll make mine a bit more fun.
Yeah.
God. I would probably also use a candlestick in the ballroom.
What's that?
Clue. It's a Clue reference.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
God
Wait,
damn it.
okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but we have to
Oh my
eat these
God.
before the last question.
Oh my God,
These
if
are
it's
my
what
favorite.
I think it is. Oh.
Okay. Chizu okaki. Baby star. Kaki no
wait,
tane, but without the peanuts.
wait, what the?
I hate eating
the hell is-
peanuts in the kaki no tane. You must
You
try
okay.
this one.
And here, this is pure.
Yes.
I love
These
pure
are really
gummies.
good.
They
They're
have-
gummies.
Come in an eclectic variety of flavors.
Cheers.
Cheers, Doc.
Cheers, kanpai. Okay, last question.
Okay.
I think I deleted them.
No, you didn't.
But I remember the question because
Okay.
I'm really
And
talented.
so shout out to the person. I'm really talented.
Really talented, though.
Shout out to the person that asked this question. I'm sorry that she
Okay.
deleted it with
We
her
love you.
tiny
Kimiko's nickname for Kenji is Mouse,
Nezumi.
Nezumi. So what is Kenji's animal nickname for Kimiko?
I feel like my animal nickname for Kimiko will be Usaki, which is rabbit. And I actually
Like
say
Sailor
this,
Moon?
No. Like
Okay.
my sister, her zodiac
Yes.
sign is a rat, but then her nickname was Toki, which is like Korean for rabbit.
Yes.
And I actually thought about that even before we started shooting. I was like, oh wow, what would my nickname be for her? But I just never share it with like actors on set because I'm like, I don't know what their process is and I never want to impose.
That's
but
so cute.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here
hey,
today.
thank you. I love you. And honestly, she was so phenomenal. I was so blown away, even when working with her, but seeing it on screen. So proud of you. YouTube channel, subscribe, like, comment below.
Wow, you know how to do this.
I used to be on YouTube.
Oh yeah, wait, you need to revive your channel.
Wait, I don't know if I want to though. I'm thinking about it. If you want me to revive my YouTube channel, it was just mostly singing covers. But if you want me to do it, then like comment below and let
You're
me know
like, if you want me to do it, it's already
If you
going.
want me to do it. So head over to the real Abraham.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. Mwah.
I'm taking you out to dinner.
Okay.
After.
No.
Are you still hungry?
No, I'm so full. All right, bye, you
Okay,
guys.
bye.
Thank you. Mwah.